G'day cocktail lovers. This cocktail is an original creation I'm calling Red Sails in the Sunset. The inspiration for this initially came from what bottles do I have that I kind of need to finish off, because little tip, spirits in particular, when they start to run down, the less that's in the bottle, the more that's going to oxidize, and it is actually going to lose flavor. So holding on to that last little bit of whiskey or rum or brandy because it's your favorite, that's the wrong thing to do. Just enjoy it. It's your favorite, enjoy it. Don't let it lose the character that's what you love. Or, use the little bits in bottles to make an infinity bottle, just your own blend. That's also a good fun thing to do. Looking around, the first thing I decided I was going to use, because there wasn't that much left, you see I've used most of it up now, is this spiced rum from the Bricks Rum Distillery in Sydney. They call this Trail Mix. They released this in 2022, and this was done in conjunction with friends who owned a bakery. This is infused with pastries, fruit and spices from the Burke Street Bakery. And so it's a very unique sort of spiced rum. Then when I was looking for modifiers, this is not something I have to use up because there's still a fair bit of it, but it's something I underuse. It's this pineapple amaro from Heirloom. And I thought, that's going to go well, the pineapple flavor with the rum, and also we're kind of going a bit like a rum Manhattan, but an amaro rather than vermouth. So that's probably going to work. I could have gone with the simple ratios of the Manhattan, 2 parts of the spirit to 1 part of vermouth or amaro, but I thought let's mix it up a bit, and I'm also going to put a little bit of yellow chartreuse in there. Now see, it's actually red. That's because I tried to do a red float with a liqueur in there, but what I thought would happen actually happened. The liqueur sank, but it did look cool. You will see a slow-mo of it sinking through a little bit later. I initially tried a version of this with just the booze, the spiced rum, the amaro, the chartreuse, and that was really good. I thought, well, let's explore. Let's do it as a sour. So then I made it including pineapple juice and lime juice. And I thought, ooh, that seems like a crowd pleaser. And just to cover all bases, then I made it as a highball, topping it with soda, which was also really good. As you might be able to tell, the sour won out. I thought the sour was the crowd pleaser of the 3. I did really like the boozy one. Highball was good as well, but I think this was the crowd pleaser. And I've even made it pretty with some foam. That's optional. And yeah, again, the red bit, well, it's not optional, but it's optional to try and float it. My attempt at floating did not work, although it kind of looked cool going through, as I was saying. But you could just shake it up with the rest. But I haven't tried this version yet, so let's... Yep, that really works. Really happy with how this turned out. It possibly could be tweaked a little more, but I am quite happy with how it is right now. And I'll show you how to make it. In a shaker, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of spiced rum, then add ½ ounce or 15 mils of pineapple amaro, then ½ ounce or 15 mils of yellow chartreuse, then ½ ounce or 15 mils of pineapple juice, and ½ ounce or 15 mils of lime juice. And then I'm adding 1 dash of tiki bitters, optional for foaming. I'm using a few drops of Wonder Foam. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard. Now I'm doing it for at least 20 to 25 seconds to get a good head of foam in there. And I'm straining that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice. And for some fun garnishes, I'm going with some pineapple fronds. And you see, then I attempted to float the red liqueur on top, and exactly what I thought would happen did happen, and it flowed all the way down. Did I mention the name of this cocktail? The naming workshopping took about as long as the making the drink workshopping, and Manhattan was the starting point. And through a long and convoluted process that I won't bother to go into here, I've ended up with calling it Red Sails in the Sunset, which is the name of a well-known album by a well-known 70s, 80s, 90s Australian rock band, Midnight Oil. So just that was a Sydney-based rum there, and the cover of that was sort of a post-apocalypse Sydney harbour. It's not a post-apocalyptic drink, it's a really good drink. And I might start live streaming on this channel as well. I do the live streams on my original YouTube channel, which is just called Angry Aussie. So people who watch this channel won't necessarily know about that. I might do some live streams on here. Who knows if that'll work with time differences and whatnot, but I'll give it a go. And whether you're able to join a live stream or just come back to watch some more videos when I upload them, I'd love to see you again. I'm just having another little sip. Yep, don't want to sound too egotistical, but this is pretty good. And I think you should try it. Let me know if you do. and what you think of it. But I'm going to sit down and enjoy this. Hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Until I do, I'll say cheers.